What is up? Good evening. Or wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I don't know. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I hear my own audio. Let me fix that. All right. So, Bitcoin ripped back up. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I had this key level here, so I'm very happy. We can see a TP was hit in one of my trades. And right now, you can also hear in the background, we have some audio coming through. NASDAQ just made a good move up, so I'm watching that. So I'll go ahead and turn off, though, those squawks, so you don't have to hear that. That's squawks from Price Squawk. You hear that? Okay, I'm going to turn off that background audio, and we're going to jump right into these charts. Good move from Bitcoin here. I got a little Croy. I think that will do it. All right. So I'm excited about this move from Bitcoin. I did see that I hit one of my TPs here in this Tron position. We also have a TP placed up here. So that is looking good. TP hit. TP smashed. Destroyed. I don't know what adjective works best in this situation. It was definitely smacked. So TP has been smacked. TP2 is sitting up there. Taking a little screenshot, and we can see the other positions are rolling. We have another TP set here, and then a runner on this Tron position that we just looked at. XRP, let's go ahead and look at these first. So here's where we hit TP1. Fill, TP1, filled some more, dip. Would have been great to fill back down here. And now we are rocking and rolling again. So we have TP2 placed up here ready to roll. Let's keep going through them. This is 4-hour chart, so pretty zoomed in. And ADA. So this is a glitch. It posted as here because I had to replace these orders. So really this was filled from, I don't even remember when. I'd have to look at the trade log, which we have. I need to pull that in. Let's pull in the trade log. So I have my crypto trade log right here. All right, so ADA was from, well, I had put on one that I already closed. This one was from 5.8, I believe, right here. No, 5.8 over here. Yep, that makes sense right there. That's when that originally was filled. And I had to put it back on. So we got the stop down here and take profit up here. That's just the first. Oh, no, and that one I only have one TP set because I also have this other auto position. Huh, this one's looking weird too. My auto positions are all glitchy right now. Okay, yeah, I had to reset both of these, and I ended up doing them in different instances. So I should actually combine that into one trade. It doesn't really matter, or I can just change one of them to be TP1 and one of them be TP2. So this is how I normally have multiple TPs. Right now, I need to organize these better, but just to make sure I had some orders on. Right now, I just have one TP set on those. So I need to make sure to manage those. I'm gonna go and put that on my to-do list here. Let me find my crypto trade journal. Here we go. I'll bring back in this trade journal. Wow, NQ just came all the way back down. No joke. And I might try to take a scalp on this. I might try to get long NQ on this dip. So I have my crypto trade log here. I'm just going to put a note here. I need to combine these positions. 6, 10, 25. Combine ADA positions. So we do it live. Everything I do with my accounts, I'm doing them live here with you on the air. I'm actually long NQ right now as well. And let's look at the smart trade. So maybe I will combine those positions right now, but let's look at the smart trades. Let's look at the grid bots. And I want to look at the Bitcoin chart. Well, we'll get to the Bitcoin chart first. Let's look at these grid bots real quick. They are performing well. The Bitcoin one swept all the way down. Look at that. Perfect grid. Perfect grid. I mean, if I had just bought it all down here and sold it all right here, that would have been much better, right? But this worked out. We hit multiple sells along the way, so it made up for it a little bit. And we have some room now to the upside. Let's look at XRP. Oh. I'm watching NQ here. Well, NQ just made a huge move up and then a huge move down. And it's very close to my stop loss. So this is the ETH position right here. That is doing good. I widened the grid, so now each one's worth a little bit more. If we drop this down, it might show how much each grid is. 5.58%. So that's a pretty wide grid compared to what I'm normally doing. And like compared to the Bitcoin, it's only 1%. So looking at the Bitcoin position, we're right in the middle. The XRP position we're almost right in the middle as well. This is moving nicely too. And then the ETH, we are towards the top of the range. Yeah, kind of in the middle. That chart looks nice. All right, so these are very zoomed in charts. So let's look at these bigger charts. I'll actually just go full on. There we have it. My banners don't look very good down here, do they? something like that. All right, so Bitcoin, making sure the chart looks good. Yep. This is a daily chart. So I just really like that we reclaimed these previous highs here. That was really the most important thing to me, reclaiming this white line right here. And that is where I want to be long. So having some risk on alts right now is good to me. I might look for some more positions if there's something that's looking strong. I mean, that was definitely the dip right there. I'm glad we are at, what exposure were we at before? Let's find out. I was at 56% exposure on 6.4. So let's go ahead and put in the exposure right now, 610.25. Let's see what we're at. Wow, NQ just went off a cliff. Portfolio is at all-time high. Pretty much. Well, right? Yep, all-time high in USD. I need to zoom that. How do you zoom that out? Let's see. And we're at 64, right? Or no. Sorry, we're at 47% exposure. 47. So we're down on exposure. Portfolio is up. That means we've, taken profit. That's the benefit. We hit that 1 TP plus the grid bots are taking profit as they go up. So I'm just going to note this right here. 47% exposure. Meanwhile, portfolio is sitting at a healthy, what are these? All right, here's the total of my trades right here. So my swing trades were just slightly up, but now with these with the new TP I just hit, we're up even more. But I'll wait for that trade to close to journal it. So I'm interested along an alt. I could add to one of the grid bots too. Let's see what we're gonna look at. Here's the 4-hour chart. So look what I drew out, guys. Kind of is happening. I was like, this would just be the funniest thing if we chopped right here. If we broke highs over and over again and went right back down to like 100,000 or something. We did go back down to 100,000. And guys, I drew this out from these range lows here. I didn't draw this out after that dip. So, which you know that from the previous stream, right? So that is playing out just how I kind of thought. It'll be funny to see what it does, but I'm just happy that we're back above these previous highs here. Wow, what is NQ doing? I'm never trading Globex again. So looking at the 4-hour, yeah, we closed above, then we tested it. We're struggling to hold above these levels from these previous highs here. I'm going to delete that one right there. Oh no, that's the mid of this range. Okay. Let's go to the 1 hour. Actually, no, let's go. Yeah, we'll do the 1 hour first. Okay, it's trying. It's trying. So I feel good. Maybe buy an alt if the chart looks really good. So going to my altcoins. All right, so this is Atom. Wow, NQ is really selling off. Cookie. That looks interesting. It looks like the type of thing, maybe like 3 different entries. And a loose stop. That stop is too loose. It's safer. But I would just end up with such a small position. Compared to something like that. Okay, if I do this, I'd want multiple ads. So maybe something like that on cookie. I just want to look at the good ones. Here, these are all daily charts right now. So here's Cardano. It's looking good. We're already in a position. Here's ETH breaking out. So ETH looks really nice. Here's my ETH idea that got stopped. And then it ripped. I mean, I could see doing ETH like that. I mean, would I do that? I might take a little jab at that. That's a breakout. Yeah, I like that. I feel like there's some momentum to that. Let's send it to 4,000. I kind of like this. ETH deserves to be at 4,000, guys. I'm probably going to take that trade. Let's go on the weekly. Dude, I hate NQ. Now it's right back up. All right, here's Ethereum on the weekly. I'm looking at these areas of resistance here, or support. Also resistance. So this is kind of a key level. Dude, NQ is going crazy. I like it too much on the lower time frame though. I feel like it has some momentum to it right now. So if I go back down to the 4 hour, even like the 12 hour, this is what I'm looking at here. $12-hour chart. I could even use this anchored VWAP as my stop loss. If I want it to be really have a loose stop loss. I think like that. With maybe 2 TPs. I'm totally cool with that first TP. And then a second TP. Something like that. Let's send it. Go to, man, I could do this in a prop account. What else do I have? All right, so I'm gonna probably put this trade on before I get off. I'm gonna keep looking for now. Let's see, Binance coin. Well, that actually looks pretty good too. I'm gonna go back to the daily chart. All right, so I'm also gonna buy in another account here some ETH. Right, so what did I say for my ETH? Something like this. Stop loss at 2296.73. Take profit at 3970. All right, a minute to win it on one account. All right, so I went ahead and put on a little bit on a different account I had. I just wanted to do that while I'm looking at it. And so on these accounts, man, I want to look at this portfolio growth. So I forget when we started, what, March? Let's put it from the first of the year until now. Here's the portfolio growth, all live on stream. And now it's pumping again. Dude, NQ stopped me out twice on that long. And then ripped. Right up to 22,000. NQ making highs. This is really crazy, guys. The market is really moving right now. If you guys want to see this, check this out. Here's NQ on a 1 minute chart. Back up at the highs. We just broke all-time high, maybe? Let's put it on a weekly chart. Oh, no, not yet, quite yet. All right, 400 more bucks for all-time high. Guys, this is all-time high NASDAQ. This is historic. I mean, I guess NASDAQ's kind of always been at all-time high, right? This is crazy, though. All right, so back to, excuse my burp. So back to crypto. I want to look at some more alts before I get too distracted by NQ. Binance, I don't know why, if it's just intuition of looking at this chart, but I am bullish this chart. Solana, oh, look, so far following my lines. Man, I would buy Solana. That last trade idea got stopped out, right? Could do something like that. I'm looking at NQ again. And can we rip all-time highs? All right, Solana, I'm interested in. It is choppy zone though here. So it's like, well, what am I looking for? I'm looking for it to continue pretty much up to all-time highs with Bitcoin. And I guess that makes sense. I mean, maybe I'd put like a $20 trade on that or something in. Yeah, I'll risk 20. We can do 2 TPs. Maybe I'll risk 20 per TP. So risk 40. I don't want to give back my gains right now, right? Portfolio sitting at all-time highs. So I'm going to be very careful about my exposure, but I do want to add a little exposure. So I'm looking at ETH and I'm looking at Solana. I don't have any Solana though, so XRP looks good. I already have XRP. Bitcoin is ripping. Don't have enough Bitcoin. Never can have enough Bitcoin though. Tron is ripping. Tron looks really good actually. That's probably one of the best ones. And we just TP'd. That is probably one of the best charts, guys. Look at that. Holy moly. Alright. Just taking some screenshots. Tron is just ripping. Oh, here we go. Here's my trade idea. So I'm guessing that's TP2 up there. That one's playing out good. I'm going to put this at the top of my watch list. Alright, Tron, what else we got here? LTC, Litecoin. I mean, that could be... I'm not going to fade it, that's for sure. I would do something like that with Litecoin. I like that. That would be even safer. Something like this. I mean, I'd rather do that. I'm watching this NQ coming back down now. Okay, so I like Litecoin too. What I would like about Litecoin is if it made another huge run, right? Forex from where we're at now. It's hard to imagine it, but it always is. So I could also see like building a Litecoin position for a bigger pull, or even something like that. Could have two TPs, one right there at 1R, one up here somewhere. I'm just going to leave that on the chart. Maybe if we dip, I'll buy some Litecoin. I'm going to put an alert there. Right, let's keep going. XLM. Looks bullish. We're on the 1 week now. This looks bullish. I guess I'd rather just buy XRP. This looks bullish. This is Monero. XMR. I don't know if I'd... I mean, it is on Kraken. Maybe I'd get a retest down here and buy that. I'm going to put a couple alerts. Keep moving. Chainlink. I'm always a Chainlink fan. I would buy this. With a stop down here. Target somewhere up here. I don't mind that. Especially if it came down a little bit, maybe I'd get a little cheaper entry. I'll put a alert there. Sui looks good. I don't know if I mean, I haven't traded this, so. Yeah, probably won't touch it. But it still looks good. I mean, I want to buy it. I wanted to buy it right here too. It would have gotten stopped, but then it pumped. Could be something like this. Maybe just like that, 13%. Oh, no, mine here. 20% stop loss. Almost 2R, somewhere up here. 1.5R. I mean, I don't mind it. I could see it ripping. If Doge rips, then everything's going to rip, right? Maker is pumping. Maker is pumping. And yeah, I don't know how I'd get in this anywhere, but maybe like if I was going for a bigger target, I could spread out some entries and have like a loose stop loss like that. I don't know. Maybe I would buy this on a dip, but I probably won't buy Maker, but maybe I would. I don't know. I've traded Maker before. Lido. FET. No, I don't really like that one as much anymore. Wow. Wrecked. It's like, that is so wrecked. Could that be it, though, with ETH pumping? Could that be it? It's like, it feel like it could be worth buying a little bag, right, for 12R. 300%. 8R. 200%. Popcat. Prime. I already have some Prime in my other accounts, and it's down really bad. Time. I don't even know what that is. Jupiter. I mean, Solana pumps. I'd probably just do Solana over Jupiter. Okay, let's bonk. This looks interesting. This kind of looks similar to the ETH chart. Something like that. Oh, Hyperliquid is pumping. Wow, what happened? That pumped and dumped. Whoa, did that really do that? I don't believe it. Man, that's crazy that Turbo still pumped. How did it do it again? That's crazy. Another 100x. Okay, well, I think we looked at them all. Whiff. I'd rather do ETH or Solana or something like that. So let's do, I'm going to look at back to, I mean, Tron looks the best. We just hit a TP on that. So this also interested in Cookie. I would maybe do just a small bag of this for fun and try to catch a runner type of thing. ETH, I already have some ETH exposure. So maybe I would do Solana. Something like that. All right, so I'm going to do a small Solana trade Well, it says I do have some Solana. Wait, am I still in the Solana trade that I forgot about? Hold on. As I'm talking about it. Did I forget this? No? It says I have Solana. Okay, that explains the Solana trade. I have to update my API. I know what it is. I have to update to the new API. So I'm going to wait. I had an issue with these orders. This is my order history. So I already fixed the auto positions. I already put back on. My FET position, I canceled myself. But these are because I was supposed to update my API and I didn't do it. And that's why those orders didn't work. So I need to make sure I do that. It's very important because that's my stop loss too. So I do have a little bit of Solana still. And so I'm going to put that in my list to put those back on. I'm going to update my API off screen, and then I'll jump back on tomorrow and update these positions here. So combine the auto positions and update Solana sold position. Okay. So I don't want to put more on while I'm still holding some risk on it. So I'm just going to wait till tomorrow to put on more risk. Unless I did ETH. It's not very much I'm risking right now. Okay, I'll do at least a little bit more Solana. All right, so I'm going to do stop loss at 139.21. Let's do like $150 maybe. $23. And market it in. Take profit will be, I'm going to do 2, so we'll do 1 at 201. So I'll just do 199. Whatever, 190, 198, 20%. Split targets, so that'll be for 50%. And then TP2 will be at 258. That will be for 40%. And we'll hold a 10% runner. 10%, I'll just put it here at 500. There we go. And stop loss is on. Market in, create trade. Let's see if it still creates it, even though my API is not updated. It did, okay. But I need to fix my API for. Oh. Yeah, I gotta fix my API. It opened the position, but the other orders won't work, so I need to change the API. So I got in the position. All right, guys, well, that is going to do it. Again, let's look at my smart trades. And going down to my smart trades, we can see this one. We can click on Tron here. So we smacked that first TP on Tron. TP2 is up here at 34 cents. So this trade's going great. Fill, TP1, TP2, and then we're going to hold a runner. So excited to watch this one play out. Another banger. And hopefully we continue from here, right? Bitcoin is strong. I'm positioned in some alts. And if anything, would ramp up my positioning a little bit. I'm going to be patient, though. Maybe just day by day. I'll jump back on tomorrow and double check all of these positions and update the API and do all of that stuff. So yeah, Bitcoin's looking strong. We're above these previous highs here that I had been watching for, and hopefully altcoins continue with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin keeps going up as well. So it's exciting times. The markets are pumping. NQ just hit 22,000 while it's on stream. Bitcoin's it just hit right now as we're looking at it, 110,000. Look at that. So exciting times right now, guys. I will see you soon. I'll be checking back in, keeping this portfolio live, guys. We are up 15.5% since I started this portfolio. That's really good. I'm stoked on that. So I want to be locking it in. And so we just added a little bit more risk here with the Solana position. And I'm going to update all my other positions soon. So I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. And thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for other videos I'm going to be releasing about creating algos and using some other features of 3commas. And thank you to 3commas for sponsoring the stream. All right, guys, you can use code Luna to try 3commas for free for a trial period. They also have a demo account, so you don't even need to have money in an account. You can use the demo. And you can use code Luna to get a discount on subscription fees. All right, take it easy, guys. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Ciao.